This is the saddest and most beautiful story about marriage you will ever need to watch until the end. Hello and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, welcome and consider subscribing and then press the notification bell icon to get more valuable videos. Once upon a time, there was a man who was married. One night he came home from work. Unfortunately, he was greeted by his wife the usual way, but he was not the same. He asked his wife for a divorce later that night. Even though he expected her to become upset, she remained calm. She just asked him about the reason peacefully. He did not answer that question, even though he knew what it was. This made her agitated and restless. He fell in love with another woman called Helen. He stopped loving his wife. All he felt towards her was just pity. That night they went to bed without talking to each other. Later, the man wrote a part of his material belongings to his wife out of sympathy. He gave her the house, the car and 40% of the company's share. When she read the papers, she became disturbed and tore them. She would not accept such thing. This made her husband more distant and he demanded divorce even faster. He was even surer in his love for Helen. The next day, his wife told him the only condition for completing the divorce. She wanted him to try live as normal as possible for 1 month as she didn't want her son's grades to be affected by their separation. She also said that she wanted him to carry her in the bedroom every morning before leaving for work while his son watches. Then the man agreed. They started following her conditions the same day. They seemed clumsy at first, but looking at his dad carrying his mom made their son very happy. Then, he went to work and afterwards to Helen. He told her the request his wife made, to which she laughed. The second day was a bit easier to follow the routine and the man paid attention to his wife's face. He was the wrinkles which made him realize he was the reason why she was stressed. On the fourth day, the husband felt the intimacy was returning. He thought about the night he asked for a divorce and realized they did not make any physical contact except from the times he carried her. On the sixth day he felt closer to her. He also noticed she was easier to carry, but he did not say anything to her. As time went by, it became weeks after they started their routine. One day, while she was getting dressed, he saw how weak she has become. It made him open his eyes to the stress and suffering he has caused him, but that did not change his mind about the divorce. One day, when he picked her up to carry her, he held her tight, just like he did on their wedding day. On the last day of their agreement, he could not take a step. He told his wife that they lacked intimacy and they didn't miss the love, just they did not appreciate the details of their lives. That same day, he went to Helen telling her that he changed his mind about the divorce. It took her by surprise and she became very upset. While he was going back home to his wife, he bought her flowers with a card saying, "I will carry you out every morning till death do us apart." He was excited and nervous at the same time. However, once he returned home, he found his wife on their bed. While he was having fun with Helen, she was suffering and her condition became worse every moment he spends with the other woman. She was fighting cancer alone and she knew her life was short. That is why she didn't want their son to be further stressed about the divorce. This is why she made the request of her husband to carry her every day, to show their son that his father is a loving and caring husband. This story was beautiful and meaningful. We hope it will help you think about how short life is and that we should never take anything for granted. It often happens for couples to lose their spark and things start to fall apart. We are often preoccupied with things like job, money or social status, which is all worthless if we don't have someone to share them with. All couples have problems, but it is important to solve them together. Alright. I hope this video is helpful and interesting. If so, kindly share with other people on social media, and as well smash the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to get notification while I upload daily videos like this. Thank you for watching. I will see you soon.